Today I'm going to be doing a presentation on sexual reassignment surgery and all the stuff that's been going on right now. Now, one of the biggest battles is being fought over sexual reassignment surgery right now. And the main argument being brought up right now is what should the legal age be for the surgery? Many activists believe that this should be 18. Today I'm going to show you why 18 should not be the set age and why it should be 21. Now, the main argument is getting surgery for 18 and below. Now, I'm only focusing on the 18 because in my explanation it'll explain why I believe 18 is too low. So the at lower ages will just be pretty much the exact same thing. It's being fought so much because of the people just want to get surgeries for their kids so they can feel welcomed, I guess, into their community. But sometimes the kids don't want that. Now, your brain does not fully form until the age of 25, which I agree would be too high of a standard to set, which is why I recommend that the age should be set to 21. Now, I know it's a little high, but since the brain fully develops at 25, there'd be no point in setting it to 18 because you're still at the 75% of your brain capacity still hasn't been developed, and people don't make good decisions sometimes when they're still young. Now, according to Dana DeMaster and her associates on ScienceDirect.com, the brain is most vulnerable while it's developing, which means they could be turned into someone who doesn't really want to get the surgery, although they are doing it because of peer pressure maybe, or they feel like they need to. Now, I believe people should wait because your brain doesn't fully develop. I've gone over this a lot, and I understand it's a little not that fun, interesting, and listening to me say that all the time, but I do believe that. Now, should psychological analysis be used to make sure that there are 100% sure with the surgery? Yes, I believe that you should be psychoanalyzed about a week or 2 weeks prior before the surgery occurs, and to make sure that the person getting the surgeries are completely and utterly 100% sure that they want to go through with this. Because once you go through with the surgery, there's no turning back. Now, why should children not be allowed to get these surgeries? Brain still hasn't fully developed. At 25, a little too high of an age, and that's when their brain fully develops. So 21 would be a good little standard. So, and now the cost of these surgeries. For a male to female transfer, it can cost anywhere from 7,000 to 24,000. But if you were going to do a female to male transfer, it would cost anywhere from 50,000 or more, which is pretty crazy. And so people really have no need to get these unless financially stable, or psychologists would say it'd be better for their health in the long term because they may have like dissociative disorder where they believe that they're a different gender than they should be, which is completely fine. And now the main idea behind this presentation is to make sure that the age does not go past 21, because going below 21 would be way too detrimental for a child, and it's just too big of a life decision to be making at that young age. And which is why I believe that this should be set to 21. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.